Today on Days of Our Lives, Xander stands by Sarah as she gives birth. Vivian refuses to leave without what is rightfully hers, and John learns the true identity of John Doe. Marlena informs John Doe in her office that his MRI revealed an old skull fracture that has now healed. He is otherwise in good health. Just as John arrives, he decides to go find his kid. John notifies John Doe that he has been admitted to a VA hospital and delivers him Joseph Bell's dog tags. He also mentions serving in the Korean War alongside his biological father, Timothy Robichaud. John Doe recognizes the name and begs John to tell him more about him. John recounts his father's transformation into the villainous Yoling. When John Doe was injured during the war, a soldier switched their dog tags and left him to die. The Joseph Bell dog tags aren't his, John understands. That name didn't ring familiar to John Doe. John takes another pair of dog tags from his neck and explains. That's because your name is Timothy Robichaud. You've been looking for your son all this time, he says. Sir, your search is over. Marlena informs Timothy that he got lost in the VA system after being injured in the war. In the case of John, they don't know much about his background other than the fact that he was born on a farm, and Timothy came from a farm. Timothy recalls that as well as his wife's name, Maud, who had their child after he vanished. Timothy regrets John's hard existence, but all that counts to John is that he's there now. As Timothy presses him, John explains that his adoption is a complicated story and that Maud died a few years ago. After all the twists and turns, John becomes emotional as he discovers where he came from. He attributes his current self to Marlena and Timothy. Timothy believes they must take precautions to avoid losing each other again. Sarah doubles over as her water breaks outside the Kyriakis mausoleum. She screams in pain and says she feels compelled to push. Xander remembers Sarah giving birth on the side of the road. As Chloe rushes to grab Rex's medical bag, she reclines on a lounge chair. Xander is concerned that it is too early, but Rex tells him that she is fully developed. He then instructs Xander to go get some towels. Sarah makes Rex vow that what happened to Mackenzie will not happen again. Rex makes a pledge. Sarah is half crazy with pain and fears she'll tell Xander he's the father. Rex tells her that she will not tell him until she wishes to. Rex begins prepared after Xander and Chloe return with supplies. Xander offers Sarah his hand to squeeze when she yelps in pain. Another video shows Xander assisting Sarah the first time she gave birth. Sarah gives birth to a girl, with Xander on the lounge chair behind her for support. Sarah says she was afraid of having another girl, since it would be like replacing Mackenzie. Instead, she's overflowing with affection. She is flawless. Sarah hands the baby to Xander when she begins to shiver. She replies shakily, there's something he should know, but passes out before she can continue. Vivian walks into the Kyriakis residence and orders a mimosa. Maggie urges her to leave, but Vivian insists on staying. Cheers, she exclaims as she lifts her champagne flute. When the group questions why she isn't in prison, Justin guesses she was released to attend Victor's funeral. Maggie is perplexed as to why, given that she is not related. Vivian can't believe she said anything like that in front of her kid. Here we go, Philip moans as he embraces her. Kate screams that just because she stole her embryo, Philip is not her son. Bonnie notices Vivian does not have an ankle monitor on. Vivian then revealed that she had been discharged on good conduct. As proof, she provides her release papers. They are confirmed by Justin. When Maggie exclaims, "Get the hell out of my house," she is quoting Victor. When Bonnie becomes involved and Vivian discovers she isn't Adrienne, she asks Justin, "Did you trade Adrienne for a carbon copy the way I did when Nicholas lost his Cocker Spaniel?" Vivian threatens to shatter one of Maggie's figurines after further squabbling and rehashing of the past. Philip, irritated, begs her to leave. She will not do so until the will is read. Assuring her that she is not one of Victor's heirs, he checks the safe to prove it, but the will is missing. Vivian lifts another mimosa and drinks smugly. Kate pulls Philip aside as Justin phones Victor's estate solicitors. She informs him that neither of them are in the will, but Victor has established a hidden trust for him. Philip advises they depart at that point. Following that, Justin informs the rest of the gang that Victor's will was destroyed while he was away. If there is no will, everything belongs to the surviving spouse. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.